Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Alan Wake. This is part 13, and I want to thank you so much for joining me. If you're still with me in this series, man, I really appreciate it. Every like, every sub, every comment means so much to me. And this is awesome that I can wake up every morning or stay up late at night and do this for you on the side as I work and everything else. So to me, recording and just doing this in general is just naturally fun. And having kind of an audience to go with it is also interactive and fun as well. So thank you so much, anyone that's still here. Or I should say thank you also to any newcomers. And it looks like we still need to cross the mountain ruins, so we got a bunch to do here before we can make it. For some reason, we always seem to be traveling at night when we have to meet the kidnapper. Which leads me to believe that he's already been taken over by the darkness. Yeah, that was a big trap. Holy shit. Holy shit, we're surrounded. Yo, did anybody see that fucking swing around just now? Oh, shit. Oh, you got more? Dang. I gave that guy the good old 360. I was going to say a 180, but no, it looked like a 360. We full bent on his ass. Now, how do I get out of this damn building? We've already fell through the roof, but I think we got to go back up. All right, we got checkpoints. Checkpoint's always good. That means you gotta save, so if you mess up, you can go back.
See Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Reach the Mirror Peak Lookout. So that's been our objective the last like 3 episodes.
Now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait, are you?
What the hell?
Wait.
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! I'm sorry. Please, leave. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make a play ball. You see?
What? Yo, Alan is going through it. Who's that? Who was that? Kind of looked like a park ranger, if you will.
Previously on Alan Wake.
All right, let's go.
Shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No. You're
What?
lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
What is happening? Like, are we really gone crazy?
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
This kind of reminds me a little bit of Shutter Island.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys ever
This
seen
corridor is for
Shutter
patients.
Island, but
Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip. Except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course.
it's a really good movie.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
What?
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
It does
Wasn't
sound
ready
like
for
a
this
psycho
shot.
story.
So I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
Yo, this place is beautiful, man. I'm gonna take a screenshot.
Apart
That-
from a tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
I mean, I just don't get why Dr. Hartman would lie to us, though, if it weren't true. I don't know. I'm not totally buying his story. But he doesn't seem to be under the darkness impression.
Never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved
trying
his
to
own
bring you
voice.
out of the
His
world
words
you've
echoed
constructed.
madly inside my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into the
by
palms of
myself.
my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
What is this dude going on about over here?
Scary, scary, scary.
Oh no, you got me. Dude's a fucking
A
psycho.
real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay, sorry. Ew.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but
Yeah.
it does
Get
involve
him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
La 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 la.
So it's clear that we're in a crazy place.
Typewriter in your room.
Ooh, coffee thermos. Get over here.
Feel up to it. You should continue.
Come to daddy. Ooh, open that door. You looking at, chump? Yo, I don't know if you guys can hear the thundering and the lightning in the back, but oh my god, it sounds good. Yeah, it sounds really good, man. The sounds for this game are amazing. Yo, what is this?
My rheumatism's killing me.
Night
There's a
Springs.
storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
No, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing. Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him. But there was fear, too. If not for his young assistant, Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He, too, had a way with words.
Okay, so that was kind of interesting.
Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
All right, so let's go ahead and return to the room, and hopefully we can get out of this place, because this whole episode has been nothing but talking and walking. So I apologize if you guys have gotten bored, but if you're still here... Whoa, what was...
He's checking on it now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I seen a face through the door. I was tripping for a second.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Burge. The storm's bound to make you know who jumped me. You know how they got.
Something's wrong. Doc's got me looking at the page here, but...
It's hard to think. There's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur.
What the hell?
I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside.
Generator?
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room.
And the story will come true.
All right, let's give this typewriter a shot.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.